Thanks, Annalisa. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ian Whiten, and I'm the valedictorian of the Charleroi class of 2013. I would like to welcome the families, friends, teachers, and administrators for joining my classmates and me on this special night. Winston Churchill once said, "The empires of the future are the empires of the mind." The pathway to the future begins with a person's knowledge and wisdom. As this class has moved through high school from our freshman to our senior year, we have gained knowledge and wisdom that will lead us into our future goals. Whether it be attending the University of Pittsburgh for engineering, attending Cal U or Waynesburg for a computer science degree, serving in the military, or joining in the workforce immediately out of high school, the class of 2013 has strived to achieve wisdom and greatness through learning. As high school has progressed, my classmates have all had a different perspective on their future. As they sit here in the seats to my left, some are excited about what the future holds in store for them. Others are nervous because it is a change in a way they have lived their lives. Some are happy they are leaving high school and going to work or college, and others are sad that this chapter in their lives is coming to an end. However, one thing I do know is that many of them will take knowledge away from Charleroi High School that they will use at some points in their future. We will build our lives from the ground up, just like some of us build houses for Mr. Cotton. We will gain new knowledge and explore unfamiliar paths, just like many of us learned a foreign language. We will solve problems as we did in math class and perform experiments as we did in science class. We will write papers and read as we did in English class, and hopefully we will make history that future students will learn about here at Charleroi High School. Everyone seated in the audience and on the stage can see that the knowledge gained in high school allows us to shape and build our future. As high school graduates, there are going to be many questions in the coming months about our future. Questions about friendship. Am I ever going to see this person again? Who will I befriend at work or at college? There will also be questions about yourself. Is this the right college for me? Am I really going to enjoy doing this every day for the next 30 years? And, of course, there will be questions about your future. Where will I be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? As these questions loom over my classmates and I, we can use wisdom and knowledge to answer them and tackle these difficult questions and problems the future has in store for us. We can analyze the question, come up with a solution, and decide on what direction our lives are going to go. As my classmates and I grow older, there are a few ways we can continue to gain knowledge and wisdom from the world around us. One of the main ways I became valedictorian of this class is that I stayed focused. I had a vision of what I wanted to do, and I stayed focused on accomplishing my goals. As young men and women, we can stay focused on our lives and our environments, and we can learn from just simply reading the newspaper every morning. As the great baseball player Yogi Berra once said, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else. Whether you are attending college, a technical school, or going to work, you should all remember to set goals for yourself. Success does not come easy. It takes hours and hours of hard work and dedication. It is extremely important to use your imagination and creativity when moving through life. It will set you apart from others. Also, when moving into the future, never be afraid to face a challenge. Knowledge and lessons can be learned from the completion of those challenges. While growing older and facing challenges that come with that, I encourage you, my classmates, to look back to your past for knowledge and wisdom. The situation you face in college may be a situation you face in high school. You can use your wisdom and knowledge from that situation and apply it to the current problem. Also, do not be afraid to use people to gain knowledge. I am sure that all of you have had at least one teacher that you look to for advice. When faced with a challenge, do not be afraid to look them up and ask for advice. The great teachers we have had at Charleroi High School will, I'm sure, certainly help you. When moving forward with your life, never forget the support and knowledge that your family and friends have offered and will continue to offer through the years. The greatest tools we possess are our families and friends. I know my family, as well as my friends from school and the fire department, have helped me through many difficult situations and circumstances. They have offered me support and given me knowledge that I will never forget. As tonight moves forward and my classmates and I walk across the stage to get our diploma, we need to realize that this is the next step in our lives. High school is over. The future we all have thought about, wished for, or even slightly feared is now here before us. Do not be afraid. The future may be in front of you sooner than expected, but always remember that you and everyone in this audience have the knowledge and wisdom to tackle any situation that comes in front of you. Whether it be opening a book, calling an old friend, talking to your family, each and every one of you possess the power to handle the future. Remember, knowledge is power, and this power will drive you into the future. Before I conclude my speech tonight, I would first like to thank Dr. Furco, School Board President Ken Wiltz, and the entire school board for making the last 4 years the best it could be for my classmates and I. I want to thank our principal and assistant principal, Mrs. Mason and Mr. Brewer, as well as our guidance counselors, Mrs. Toth and Mrs. Cotton, for doing a great job connecting with us, the students, and providing a great learning environment. The teachers. We do have amazing teachers here in the Charleroi Area School District. I would like to thank all of them for passing on their wisdom and knowledge these past 13 years, and I personally would like to thank 4 of my teachers, Mr. Cotton, Mrs. Pollender, Mrs. Randolph, and Mrs. Nelson, for helping me through my high school career. Thank you to the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and everyone else in the audience tonight who have helped make the class of 2013 what it is today. Finally, to my classmates, thank you for making the last 13 years so enjoyable. I wish you all success and happiness, and hope you accomplish every goal you set out to achieve. Thank you, good night, let's go Pens.